I'm Artistic Gamer 7 and welcome back to another Pokemon to Create a Sim video. We are turning, let me see if I can actually pronounce this one. Magearna. Magearna? I think. There's some Pokemon that I don't know how to pronounce their names, and even if I hear it, I still have a hard time pronouncing their names when I read it. But anyway, so this Pokemon is a Gen 7, which is Sun and Moon, but technically was announced before Sun and Moon became a game. Like, before the game was released anyway. And it's I think it's like a mythical, because I don't think you can just, I think you have to have a special way of getting her into the game. She is technically, genderless though, but most of the ones that I see mention of, it says her. So, that is mainly why I went with female, and not to mention the way that the dress sort of looks, it looks like it's going, well, the body looks like it's trying to be a dress of some kind. And so I just, went with, and typically it's females wearing dresses, and also since I've seen that it's referred to as a she, I went with female. Seemed like a pretty good choice. Plus, I figured I'd have more options for the female anyway in this particular case. And this is another one of the ones that I just say whoop to the whole idea of trying to make them look realistic. In fact, she looks nowhere near realistic. She actually looks quite creepy in a way, but in some ways I like the creepiness, but I definitely like how she turned out in general. I don't know if she's one of my favorites, but I do like how she turned out. If you don't know what the Pokemon looks like, you should be seeing it in the bottom left corner, by the way, as like a reference, because I do put it there just because I know some people may be into Sims, but not so much into Pokemon, but still want to watch. So there's a little reference photo of her down there of me turning her into a lovely Sim here. So with her, she is a steel fairy type, so she is obviously made of steel. I actually like her original color, which I had never seen until I went to go create her, but it was like a thing that was for Pokemon Home, like there was a special thing with that, and you could get the original color, which is like this vibrant red. It's more like a regular color looking Pokeballs, actually, but with these like deep golden yellow colors, and I think it looks a lot prettier and more regal. But apparently the origin of this Pokemon was made by scientists and eventually was given to a gift to like more of a royal family, so that makes sense. It was supposed to look more royal and formal and stuff like that. So I didn't see anything that mentioned why the actual Pokemon, like the one that we first seen and the one that you mainly would see, is like these tones of grays and whites, and then like the yellow is toned down. I'm not quite sure why it changed colors. I don't know if like it just lost its paint and dimmed down some. I don't quite know for sure. But anyway, when making this, I did want to try to do something along the lines of braids or pigtails, something that has that two thing going on, because she has the two ears. I was thinking braids might actually look pretty cool for this like looking Pokemon, especially since it's got like these gear pieces around here structured, so pony like braids and stuff are more structured than just a loose ponytail, pigtails, whatever. And so I was definitely looking at more braided stuff. Ultimately, I did decide on braids for the look, and the way those braids looked, I thought was actually pretty fitting with the way things fit. I gave her white eyelashes because, one, there's like these yellow rings around the eyes, and then these pieces sticking up that definitely look like they're supposed to be eyelashes. I don't have any eyelashes that can be big and such like that and be yellow, so there was black, brown, and white. That was my choices, and I figured with her theme and the way she looks, white looks better. Plus I gave her like these really weird things I have that are available in the eyebrow sections from my custom content that are yellow, so I used those. I actually remembered that I had like a robot cyborg skin whatever overlay, so I did actually use that as well, because she is supposed to be man-made. She is made of steel, mechanical pieces, stuff like that. So I was definitely trying to give her more of that artificial feel. Like, she wasn't a human, but a thing made to look similar to humans. But I did actually have quite a bit of fun actually making her and putting her together. Again, like, is she, like, necessarily my favorite? I don't think she's up there that high, but I do really like how she turned out, and when it comes to, like, representing the Pokemon, I think she's higher up. I don't know if this video is coming out before or after Dusknoir's, because I made them around the same time. I love the way his sim looks, but representing the Pokemon I don't think is as well. She represents the Pokemon better than I think her overall look ended up coming out of. But I would still easily put her over Dusknoir in general, just because I do actually like her look. But I just think that her Pokemon-ness is represented a lot more than, like, his is and a few others that I've done. But, you know, I always try. Some of them are misses and some of them are, yeah. But, so, yeah, with her, I was also just, like, trying to get some golds in different ways and other metal colors. I chose the necklace because she has this little circle thing in the middle of her body, which the whole entire thing looks similar to the shape of a Pokeball, but it's metal color, like the silverish gray metal colors, and then light blue, and then it's got these blue and pink sections on it as well. That's apparently, like, called a soul heart, and she's made with the souls of Pokemon, and that's sort of basically where they're stored. So, you know, that's a little creepy little essence of it. So, in this case, the necklace that I gave her is representing that. I can't remember if I keep it silver or if I change it gold to make it stick out more, but I do know silver would fit her color scheme better, but then there isn't as much gold on the dress I chose, so that also may have been a reason to change it. But the dress I did chose was a very, like, more poofy, rounded structure dress, and that's what I was trying to go for. I wanted structure. I didn't want it to just be, like, loose, flowy, like, hanging down beside her legs or tied on. I did try a few of those just to see what they look like, because some of them look like they could look a little bit more poofier. But I definitely wanted something that was more structured, because the way that the bottom half of this Pokemon is structured. And I was looking at a few different things, but ultimately I did choose this one. It was like a frilly thing, but in the way that her golden details on the bottom half of this is, and like that bottom, like, lighter color is made to look like similar to, like, ruffles and designs on dresses. So ultimately I decided on this one, but I did, like, use, like, these little plain tights that were white to cover it up. Like, you still can slightly see her robot hinges and stuff like that, but not quite as much. And I did put on one, like, an undershirt as well. You could, again, still see this shirt, but I was just trying to get the overall color of the dress and her skin to look similar, so that's why I did the tights and the undershirt, to try to give, like, that similar look for the dress and her skin. But you could still see her robot little hinges and things like that. I definitely wanted to make sure those stuck out and stayed the same. I also do give her some rings to try to get some more of that golden color again, and just to give her more metal things, basically trying to get all the colors and stuff. Stitch. But yeah, I am happy with how she came out. I really do like her. There's some aspects of her that's sort of adorable, and then some aspects that are really creepy, and those two combined almost make it more creepy. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you do like how she turned out. Let me know if she is one of your favorites that I've done in this series, and if not, who is it? There is a link down in the description below to the series 2 playlist. There's also series 1 if you want to go back and see my older ones that I did a while ago. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, hit that lovely like button, and make sure to do all that other YouTube goodiness if you have not already done so. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!